Hi there, Naturalist Leisha with the North Lakeland Discovery Center. Thank you for joining me with this special edition of Discover at Home. Today I'm going to encourage you to take advantage of our melting snow and what is hopefully more time enjoying the outdoors during this time of physical distancing. As you may know, Earth Day is quickly approaching on April 22nd, and we at the Discovery Center would love to see you become a steward of the land that you enjoy. What I'm talking about is litter cleanup. As snow melts on the side of the roads and trails, it reveals some wonderful signs of spring, but it also reveals some not so wonderful things. Trash, garbage, things that have accidentally blown out of vehicles, or things people have just tossed out because they didn't want to have to deal with it later. We're starting to see a lot of this now on trails, on the sides of roads. So an easy way to show your love and respect for the natural world, as well as become a steward of the land you love, is to go out and clean this stuff up. You don't need much to do this activity. Basically, three things. You need some good gloves, not only to keep your hands warm and safe, but if things are on the ground that are kind of dirty, you don't want to be touching that with your bare hands. So any kind of glove is important, so make sure you've got some of those. A vest, a brightly colored vest. You can see this bright orange works perfectly. We'll talk about some safety tips and things to think about when you're out there picking up litter. But one of the first things, of course, is being visible to people. So make sure you have a bright vest. It could be a bright yellow, orange, bright red, something that really stands out on the side of the road. The last thing that you'll need, of course, is a garbage bag to collect your items in. Now you can grab a couple different bags, one for general trash, and then if you really want to get into it, you can separate your recyclables out as you collect them. So where can you go to do this activity? You could go down your driveway, you could go down your road. Nature trails are great places. Sometimes people's gum wrappers and things fall out as they're out and about during the winter time, and now everything is being revealed. So you don't have to go far to do this activity. You don't even have to collect a ton of stuff to make it really worth your while and your time and your energy to go out and do it. You might collect a small bag of things. You might collect a big bag of things. It might just be a couple pieces that when you're getting in your car, you notice a couple things laying on the ground, so you grab them and put them in a garbage bag. So you don't have to grab pounds and pounds of garbage to really make a difference. Even a little bit is just fine. Between now and Earth Day on April 22nd, we are going to encourage you to get out and start to collect some trash that you're finding along your driveway, along trails that you like to walk on. Really become a good steward of these places and spaces that you enjoy. Now, a couple of things. Some of our major highways are already adopted by people. There are signs on the side of the road, I'm sure you've seen them, that our organizations go out and actually clean up and leave the garbage there by the post, and then the town comes around and picks those up. So you might not want to go on major highways, but just a little bit on some back roads or your driveway or nature hills, like I mentioned, are great places to start this activity. A couple things for safety. Again, wearing gloves is really, really important. You want to make sure you're not, if something is really broken and looks sharp, don't feel like you have to pick it up. You could call the town if it's something really big they could come and get, but please be careful with that. Also wearing these vests, as I mentioned before, it's very important to remain visible. And if you're out with your family, again, you shouldn't be out with a bunch of people because of social distancing, but with your family, please make sure that you know where everybody is and that everyone kind of stays together, because this activity, if you're on roads where there's cars, there could be some issues with safety. So please, safety is number one whenever you're going out and doing an activity like this. And it's really safe just to go up your driveway or around your backyard. Maybe there's some things that blew out of your garbage can throughout the winter. So what we're encouraging you to do is to get out between now and April 22nd, collect some trash, see what you can find, pick it up, collect it a little bit, and put it in a bag. And then on our April 22nd photo challenge day, we're going to encourage you to post a photo of you posing with all your wonderful trash that you found and collected. And we're hoping that people get excited and want to get involved in becoming stewards of our land in this really easy way by picking up litter after the winter season is over. So please, we'll do some posts about reminding you to post these pictures on April 22nd, and any other ways you can think of to get out and enjoy and become good stewards of our land. Please get out and do it. Be safe and have a wonderful time. When you're done collecting your trash, it's also important to know that you should dispose of it properly. If you just leave it in bags on the side of the road, nobody will come around to pick it up. It'll just remain litter and trash on the side of the road just in one spot. So please make sure to dispose of that properly. If you have things like cans, soda cans that you're finding, places like the Northwoods Wildlife Center actually takes those as donations and they can turn those into some money for their nonprofit. So once we're able to move around the community again, if you want to save your recyclables and take them in to places that could use them, please do that as well. And this isn't something you can just do, for Earth Day. This is something you can do year round. Whenever you're walking on a trail or in a parking lot and you see a piece of garbage, pick it up, do your part. We want to live in this beautiful world. We want it to be beautiful. The Northwoods is a gorgeous place, so we want to keep it that way. So thank you again for joining me today. If you have any other questions about the Discovery Center, discoverycenter.net is our website for programming, donations, and membership information. Enjoy your time with picking up this litter, becoming a good steward, and we look forward to seeing your photos on April 22nd.